So here we are. I'm joined by our VP of Demand Generation, Lisa Ames, who's going to talk a little bit about her advertising strategy. Hi, Lisa. How do you decide how much of your budget goes towards advertising, and how do you tie it to revenue at the end of the day?
Well, you're right, Jessica. Ad spend is a big consideration for us in planning. And believe it or not, we actually pay for our own media even though we use our own solutions, which many people might not understand. So it really is something I have to look at closely. So like all advertisers, I'm looking for both scale and precision. Yes, I want to drive as much traffic to my website as I can, but I want to make sure I'm only attracting the accounts that really matter from my target account list. So that's where precision becomes critical. And now, as technology is advanced, I can get really fancy and I can use intent data to target the buying committee within those target accounts. So these are the folks that are actually going to buy from me, and I know they're going to buy because of their behavior, and I can monitor that and what they're doing all the way across the web. But the proof is always in the pudding, isn't it? So I'll confess to you, Jessica, that I had my doubts when I first joined Demandbase. I'm like, yeah, it's great, we're using our own products, we're spending all this money on advertising, but what would happen if we stopped advertising? Why don't we do a test, guys? And they said, my team said, what do you mean? And I said, well, let's stop advertising to a segment and see if we hurt our business. Do you think we will? So even though they told me it was a terrible idea, we decided to test it anyway. And sure enough, we hurt our business. So we pulled out 500 accounts from our target account list of about 3,000, decided to stop advertising to them for a quarter, and then we continued advertising to the other 2,500 or so on the list. At the end of the quarter, we measured pipeline generation against both segments, and we found that the segment that we kept advertising to, we were able to generate pipeline at a rate of 45% greater than the segment we stopped advertising to. So this test, this data, gave me all the confidence I need to continue investing in an always-on ad strategy. And not just at the top of the funnel to reach my target accounts, but all the way through to pipeline, to close business, and throughout the customer lifecycle.
Thanks, Lisa. It must be really gratifying to know that advertising is effective all the way throughout the buyer's journey and even the customer life cycle. Cheers to you, Lisa.
Thank you.